talk about prepping your perineum for vaginal delivery. So this is intended for vaginal delivery prep. This is beneficial if you have a vaginal delivery or a C-section. We need your tissue to be moving regardless of how your baby arrives, because it needs to move now, it needs to move during labor, and it needs to move postpartum. So here we go, let's dive in. I have some different materials here, so we'll kind of start with this model so we can look again. Remember, about 3 to 5 centimeters of our movement during labor and delivery comes from the front half of the vaginal opening, okay? So that's like this area here, which kind of makes sense if you look at it. There's a lot of bone there, so only so much movement is allowed. Then the back half of our vaginal opening, so here, perineum, here is where about 12 to 16 centimeters of our movement comes from. So there are ranges because every body is different, right? Like literally everybody is different. And the idea we want to take away from this, we have this knowledge, right? We know that most of it comes from the back half. So let's prep that. Let's get our vaginal opening and our perineum prepped and ready for a baby coming out of there. I think it's kind of easier to demo on this paper model. So look at this guy. See the openings, the perineum, the muscles, kind of see the overlay, the similarities. And then we're going to do this for our demo of the perineal stretching. And it's truly up to you guys if you want to use a wand or if you want to use your thumb. Both are great options. It's what you're comfortable with, what you have available to you. I'm going to demo with the wand just because I don't want to get, I might do a little, but I don't want to get a paper cut on my thumb here. So mostly with the wand. Remember back half, yes? So we are going to insert the wand, and it only needs to be inserted about 1 inch. So if you're using your thumb, it's the first knuckle-ish of your thumb, okay? I would start going up to like your thumbnail and then toward your knuckle, because really that 1/2 inch to inch internal can all need to be moved. If you're using a wand, it is the tapered end of the wand. So the taper ends about here. So it's here to here-ish, okay? So we'll go ahead and insert it. Generally with the wand, it's easier to insert facing up, and then you just flip the little guy around and have it facing the correct direction. I think it's easiest just to go straight to 6 o'clock. You don't need to work directly there. That's where your rectum is. You're not gonna hurt anything, but it's not necessary. So if you find your rectum, then you just kind of move off to the side of that. So it's like honestly a very tiny movement. So you're here and then you just move to the side a bit. And from there, you're going to start applying a little bit of pressure or hold. So say this is the vaginal opening. Wand is here. I've moved off to the side a bit. And then what that can look like, I'm gonna exaggerate it. You probably won't pull this much, is you're just gonna be pulling down, okay, to help open that opening essentially. All right, so there, and then you're pulling down and you're helping to open that. It's generally like a really small movement that you need to feel some kind of sensation. You want to feel maybe some pulling or stretching. If you get to a burning sensation, stop there. You don't need to go any further. Once you feel your tissue, it's moved and it says, okay, that's it. That's where you hold. And you can start with your holds for 5 seconds. Like if it's uncomfortable to you and you're like, I don't love this, maybe just start with 5. You can work your way up to a 60 to 90 second hold. This tissue likes longer holds. It releases, it responds better to longer holds. So that's beneficial for you. And then as far as positioning, you can do this on your bed. So kind of prop yourself up and then butterfly it, right? Or you can do it in the bath, but just with water. Like don't be getting scented soap anywhere. And then the other position you can try sometimes, which is nice with a pregnant belly, is more, really close to you, of a standing position. So you're going to stand, insert your thumb, and then you're working on the same side as the leg that is up. Okay, so you're pushing that tissue toward your buttock. down and back. So that is our instructions. I think that was the wrong grammar, but those are our instructions for perineal massage, essentially, perineal mobility, getting that tissue moving because it needs to and it wants to move. If you guys have any questions, please reach out and let me know. And then also, I've written this in the about the program section, but please get clearance from your OB or your midwife or whoever your healthcare provider is prior to completing perineal massage at home. Okay, thank you. Let me know if you have any questions.